Hey, I'm going to do a quick tutorial here to install the custom characters to H3VR. Quick disclaimer, of course, as always, this is not supported by the developer directly, so if this breaks your game, which there's a chance that something will screw up, something will go wrong, make sure you back up your save files just in case. If you Google that, I'll try to find that link and put it in the description as well. It's super easy to grab that information, but otherwise, don't do this if you don't want to possibly mess up your game. Okay, so real easy what we have to do. We're going to go to H3 in our Steam client. We're going to right click properties. We're looking for the local files tab here, and we're going to go browse local files. This will open up just your directory. You can get here by punching it in right at the top if you know where it's at, or navigating otherwise, but easiest way to get there in my opinion. So from there we have to head to the take and hold tweaker on GitHub, so this will be linked in the description as well. You read the instructions here. We have to have Beppin EX at least 5.3 so we can head to the releases page to grab that. So here on the Beppin EX page, we're going to grab x64 because I'm on a 64-bit client or OS. So we're going to download that. We'll get a nice zip file, and all we have to do is take these files and copy them. Just drop them right in to the root of H3VR. So now that that's installed, one of the parts where people get hung up here is the next step doesn't seem to work because there's no plugins folder. Well, we have to actually boot H3 once to get Beppin to make what we need it to. Like, it'll generate a couple files. So I'm going to go ahead and boot up H3 real quick. And we can see that it's starting to load a couple of folders into here. And the plugins one is the one that we actually want. So once we see that appear, we're good to go. I can just close out of H3. Doesn't have to finish booting the whole way. So the plugins folder is going to show as empty, but we're going to head back to the take and hold tweaker readme instructions, and we're going to go to the releases page. So in the assets, there's going to be a couple characters, and then there's going to be the actual take and hold tweaker.dll. This is what we need to load characters, so we're going to grab him first. Your browser's probably going to tell you that it's not a safe file because you're downloading a DLL, and you can get some pretty nasty things if you have the wrong DLL in the wrong place in your computer. This one is safe. Devin's been making a lot of stuff, so go through the instructions per browser. I'm using the new Microsoft Edge. Keep anyway. It's going to download it for me here. I'll show in folder. And so I now have the actual take and hold tweaker. So all I do is pull him right over, and that's it. So take and hold tweaker is there in the plugins. So now I'm going to boot H3 once more, and we should get a custom characters folder to show up. Yep, so right here we now have custom characters. So this folder is where we are going to throw any of the characters that we download. So I'm probably need some updated ones from him anyway. So we're going to go back to that page. Let's grab the new version of Comrade Kobalsa. It's going to download and open. And again, we just take the files from inside the zip. We do not drop the zip file itself. We have to open it up, and we drop that into the custom characters folder right here in the H3VR directory. So we load him in. Going to go ahead and pop out of that one more time, and we're going to reboot the game once again. I'll see if I can actually manage to navigate and show this. Take and hold, loading the scene, and then we can see over on the left, Comrade Kobalsa is in. So he is showing in our custom characters at the bottom of that list. So depending on the character, it's going to show up in one of the other categories. I think PMCP shows up in Meme-tastic Meats, things like that. So that should be everything to get you going with the custom characters. If you want to do custom maps, we need to do something a little bit different. So I'll try to make a separate video on that, but it's been updated since I've done it, and it's a little bit different. I want to be comfortable before I make a tutorial. So hopefully this helps. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Thanks.